Hello everybody, this is Kevin from Klotz Productions, and this is Game 2 between me playing my red-green land destruction deck, and I'm playing against my friend Garruk playing his full white deck. This is during the quarterfinals at World Wake Game Day. It's something to do. My opening hand for this game contained a Dragon Broodmother, a Chandra Nalaar, a Master of the Wild Hunt, a Goblin Ruinblaster, one Raging Ravine, a Mountain, and a Tectonic Edge. Garruk led on the play with an Emiri of the Sky Ruin, and then I set down my Raging Ravine. Garruk then set down a second Sky Ruin and passed it back to me. I simply laid down a Mountain on my next turn, and then Garruk played a Core Firewalker. My next turn consisted of a Rootbound Crag, and then Garruk attacked with his Firewalker, dropping me down to 18 life. Then I finally set down my fourth land, which was a Tectonic Edge, and used it to cast and kick a Goblin Ruinblaster and blow up one of Garruk's Sky Ruins. Garruk missed his opportunity to gain life off of the Ruinblaster. Then I attacked with him for 2 damage, dropping Garruk to 18. On his next turn, he cast a Knight of the White Orchid and searched for another plains and put it into play. He then set down his land for turn and then attacked with his Firewalker again, dropping me down to 16. On my next turn, I cast an Acidic Slime and used it to destroy one of Garruk's plains. Then Garruk used a Path to Exile to get rid of his own knight and search for another plains, so I took the opportunity to attack with my Ruinblaster and dropped him down to 16 life. Garruk then cast an Ajani Goldmane and used his -1 ability to pump his Core Firewalker to a 3/3. He then attacked with it, which I decided to trade for with my Acidic Slime. I then sent my Ruinblaster at the Ajani, dropping it down to 1 loyalty. Then post-combat, I cast a Chandra Nalaar and used its +1 ability to target Garruk, which I redirect to the Ajani to kill it. Garruk cast a second Knight of the White Orchid to search for another plains, and then cast another Core Firewalker. I started off my next turn by using 2 loyalty from my Chandra to destroy Garruk's Knight of the White Orchid. Then post-combat, I cast a Goblin Assault and then laid down a Master of the Wild Hunt. On Garruk's next turn, he attacked my Chandra with his Core Firewalker, which I decided to trade for with my Master. Then post-combat, he cast a Battlegrace Angel. On my next turn, I got my first Goblin token and then set down a Raging Ravine. I then used my Tectonic Edge to blow up Garruk's Emiri of the Sky Ruin. I then shot his Battlegrace Angel for 1 damage with my Chandra and then used a Lightning Bolt to finish it off. Then I finished up by attacking Garruk for 3 with my Goblins, dropping him down to 13 life. On Garruk's next turn, he cast a Baneslayer Angel. I started off my next turn by using my Chandra to shoot Garruk for 1 damage, dropping him down to 12 life. I then had to attack with all my Goblins, so Garruk decided to block the Ruinblaster and gain himself 5 life, and then he lost 2 from the other Goblins for a total of +3 life, taking him back up to 15. Then post-combat, I set down a Dragon Broodmother. During Garruk's next upkeep, I got a new Dragon token, which I used to devour one of my Goblins, making it a 3/3 flyer. Then Garruk attacked my Chandra with his Baneslayer Angel, which I could not block with my Dragons due to protection, so the Angel killed my Chandra. This brought Garruk back up to 20 life. Then post-combat, he used an Oblivion Ring to get rid of my Dragon Broodmother. Finally, Garruk cast a Knight of the White Orchid to search for another plains. During my next upkeep, I got another Goblin token. I then animated my Raging Ravine and attacked with the team. Garruk decided to kill one of my tokens with his Knight of the White Orchid and took the other 8 damage, going down to 12 life. For Garruk's next turn, he started off by casting another Battlegrace Angel. He then attacked for 6 damage with his now exalted Baneslayer Angel, dropping me down to 10 life and taking him back up to 18. I got another Goblin token on my turn and then cast a second Goblin Assault. I then animated my Raging Ravine again and attacked with the Ravine and my 2 Goblin tokens. Garruk double blocked my Raging Ravine to kill it and took the other 2 damage from the Goblins, going down to 16 life. Then Garruk attacked with his Baneslayer Angel again, dropping me down to 4 life and taking him back up to 22. I then got 2 more Goblin tokens on my next upkeep. However, I didn't have any way to deal with the Baneslayer Angel next turn, so scooped it up, taking us to Game 3.